what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to DantesRantRoom, and I am your host, Dante, here to provide you daily updates and commentary on controversial topics in anime, manga, gaming, nerd, and geek culture. So, guys, we gotta talk about Lycoris Recoil once again. Last we spoke about it, the anime dropped in the top charts supposedly due to the homosexual scene within the anime. Though really nothing happens, you don't see anything freaky happen per se. You definitely know something went down and the two geezers were at some point in a relationship. You know this for a fact, okay? I love the anime. It was dope, legit from beginning to end. Our main girl was on some John Wick shites for real, looking like she got some time stop ability, just dodging around and whatnot. Nah, I kid. For real though, it's a really good show. I do recommend you guys watch it. It's on Crunchyroll, or watch it by any means necessary. You feel me? I know y'all feel me. With that being said, the thing a lot of people wanted to see mostly was to see a relationship between the two primary protagonists, Chisato and Takina. And if you've been keeping up with the show, like I said, this show just ended. The anime did not deliver on that front. There was no progress or any hint of a romantic thing going on between the two girls. I don't know what they call it. They call it YuriBait, supposedly. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. The article said Lycoris Recoil staff harassed for not developing Yuri. In case you got to know what Yuri is, if you are a stranger to anime, okay, Yuri is lesbian action, girl on girl, like yaoi would be for guy on guy. You feel me? So that's what we got. It gets heated, fam. It gets really heated. Before I continue, I think it needs to be said that harassing developers because you didn't get what you want is honestly very much insane. Can we all agree with that, okay? At least that going on Twitter or whatever social medias to harass developers, like being extremely rude and disgusting. Yeah, you look like a crazy person, okay? Let me just put that out there now. Anyway, make sure you guys subscribe for more daily content like this. We are close to 1,000. Thank you guys to all that subscribe. It really means a lot to me and this community. You guys are awesome. Let's keep building this community and talking about more controversial topics in nerd and geek culture. Follow me on social medias like Twitter and Instagram, DantesRantRoom, and let's jump right into it. So it says Twitter user not pronouncing that and recently trended after reporting that some fans were harassing the production staff of A1 Pictures, original anime studios, Lycoris Recoil, due to the Yuri not being developed entirely in the story. It says the toxicity acts of harassment on any personnel involved in the production of a series are totally inappropriate, which I agree with. It is inappropriate. In the case of Lycoris Recoil, the apparent behavior towards Kambayashi, who handled the script for nearly half the series, or overselling YuriBait expectations, is concerning, the user wrote. Now here is the thing, right? Let me see if I can drag it over here. There we go. A lot better. Ooh, glasses after this. Anyway, it says it seems talking. Ooh, I'm alive. Whatever. Your mother. Then I recommend you let Chisato and Majima get married, since Majima is your father. This would be a perfect solution because you can have a mother, and Chisato cares more about Majima than Takina. I don't know what they're talking about. It's probably a bad translation. Either way, this person is highly upset. It says you better think about what the audience wants more. The creator should set up the right values for the audience instead of making the bad guy play the leading role. Well, the bad guy is technically in a leading role. The main antagonist is a lead. Okay, in some shape or form. You know, he's important. Anyway, just let Rico go. I don't want to see you anymore. Okay. It said, to be honest, you have ruined the story. This one is actually pretty. It said, you are a despicable liar and a failed screenwriter. I have to say that your script is awful. Almost every character in the last 4 episodes are confusing. What makes me feel so angry is that an essential character attacking it seems to have nothing to do with the plot, and her indeed contribution for the Chisato is always being ignored. How hard did Majima suck your... You see that for yourself, right? That you love him that much. Wow. It is true that only people who have been NTR by women will write such a rubbish ending. Can you share your traumatic experience with others? No one cares what narcissistic sexuality you have. Wow.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
They are upset. Like I said, people wanted these two characters to become an item. You can see it on your screen. In the last episode, I knew there was going to be some drama because my last episode, someone came to me and was like, oh, you're wrong because they're supposed to be, the writer supposedly said they're supposed to be together. And I'm like, I didn't see anything like that. And I have nothing against that. If the writer put Chisato and Takina together, I'm like, bro, it's cool. They are awesome characters either way. But it didn't happen, okay? The ending episodes did not bring about them being together. The article goes on to say, apparently, criticism is about the fact that said fan detected romantic overtone between Chisato and the main villain Majima in the last episodes of the series. What? Whoa. I didn't sense anything like that at all. I didn't get any kind of romantic vibes from the villain and Chisato. I felt maybe they had a connection due to the similarities in their abilities. Maybe some kind of connection, maybe. That's about it. Kind of like a, slight understanding of one another. But I didn't feel any kind of love in between them two. If anything, I felt Chisato was highly aggravated by the main villain. Despite them being similar in their abilities, I felt she didn't want anything to do with him the entire show. But love interest? Nah, I think y'all reached with that one, man. I don't know. I didn't see it. I did not see it between those two. If you did, let me know in the comment section if you saw something that I didn't see. You feel me? I don't know what they're talking about here. But anyway, let's continue. These fans, if they can be called that, selfishly impose a sense of entitlement as if they themselves know how to write a story. Issues with Majima's interaction or Takina's importance in the series are far-reaching and the overreactions. He is a sick part of any fandom. Let's continue. Look, we get it. The series had Yuri jokes to appeal your lesbianship headcanon. You may hate the ending of how the whole thing played out for the characters, but that doesn't excuse the fact or give anyone the right to ridicule someone who is obviously innocent. Last comment. In short, touch grass. Okay, and rethink your life options, because if you are so salted by a relationship that you don't get what you deserve, that says something about you. It was never obvious that they ended up together. The fault is yours for setting yourself up for disappointment. Woof. Shit. Anyway, there you have it. And my personal thoughts are this. I personally didn't see anything between Chisato and Takina. Now, I'm not saying if something didn't happen, I'd be against it. No, the show was so dope that even if they ended together, I'm like, yo, this is fire. I don't care. It's a great show regardless. But what do you got to think about this? What do you got to think about the show, Lycoris Recoil? You can watch it right now on Crunchyroll, like I said before. I thought it was a great show. Definitely one of the better shows of the summer of the year, honestly. Dope all around. Like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider hitting the red subscribe button for more content like this in Nerdy Geek culture. Let's keep on building this community, okay? And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.